Hi, today I want to show you guys a simple and effective fully automatic weed farm in the bungalow location. We're gonna be mixing the weed 8 times because in my opinion mixing the product 8 times is the most efficient way to mix, which makes you the most amount of money. And the reason I think that's the best way is because you can bring supplies easier. You can fill your inventory and the van which has 16 slots fully, and then just refill these one by one. But yeah, that's the only thing you're gonna need to do with this setup is refill these shelves and these shelves. I'm not gonna build this setup in this video because I think it's pretty simple to build. I'm just gonna show you how it's built and explain why it's built the way it is and what function everything has. But I'm gonna show you the worker routings in this video because I think those require showing to get this setup working properly. So let's begin by telling you what we're gonna make. So we're gonna make OG Kush, and the way this shelf is set up here is we have 2 extra long life soils like this, and then we have 3 stacks of OG. And the reason we put it like this is because 1 bag of extra long life soil uses up 3 seeds. You can make 3 seeds from 1 soil. So this way, when we put them like this, they use them all up at the same time, the botanist, which makes it easy to manage and easy to restock when supplies end, so they don't end like soils end before the seeds or the other way around. These shelves right here are your restocking shelves. You have 1 shelf for soil and 3 shelves for seeds. These are the wrong seeds right now, but it's okay, it's just to illustrate the point. So you put 1 on soil and 3 on seeds. Then when this is starting to run empty, you fill them up from these 4 shelves. This is the mixing shelves and storage. So the way this works is you put your ingredients in order here, and this is the order. So you go from bananas to gasoline to paracetamols to cokes to mega beans, then batteries, then bananas again, and then cokes last. So your workers are going to be, your handlers are going to be taking stuff from here and bringing them individually to these mixing stations. And the reason we use like full shelves, large storage racks, is because it makes refilling them easier. So you don't need to like put them this way. So they take this first and then this and then this, and if suddenly you start missing this, then these won't refill properly, and then the order will be messed up. So the way we do it is we use 8 shelves and we stack them in order. Then here's our packaging station. The way this is set up is you can use the packing station or you can use the brick press. It's whatever suits you. This doesn't matter that much. The only thing that matters here is the ready product goes from here to here. And this is where you'll be picking up the ready packaged product. So you don't even need to pack yourself because the handler will do it for you. Then the bed setup, you're gonna be using 5 beds, so that means that you can't sleep here yourself. You gotta sleep at the sweatshop location or the motel location yourself. So this is only for the employees. And since they fixed the bug where you could assign beds to a different location and then bring the workers here, you gotta put them all here, unfortunately. Okay, so then here's 3 beds like this, and then the other 2 beds are here like this. Then to the growing and mixing area. So you're gonna set up 8 mixing pots, not mixing pots, I mean growing pots, like so. And then you're gonna set up your mixing stations like this. So 2 on this wall, both sides, then 2, and then 2. So that's 8 in total. Okay, so this shelf is for your own stuff, so you can keep your plant trimmers or your watering can or skateboards or whatever here. It doesn't matter. It's just your personal storage and like a dump rack. Alright, so let's get to the employee routings. Firstly, we're gonna assign the botanist. The bed doesn't matter which one you choose. The supplies. So the botanist will be picking stuff up from this shelf. So put the supply on that shelf. And then just assign all the pots to the botanist. Like so. Then the chemists, pretty straightforward. Assign them a bed. And then put them on the mixing stations. And the way you wanna put them is put them in order. So if you're gonna start your mixing from this mixing machine, and they're gonna go like ding 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 ding, and end up here. You want to put the first guy here, and then on the second one, and on the third one, and on the fourth one, and do the same for the other guy. Let's put the bed first. Assign a bed. There you go. And then all these are taken up. So then here, then here, then here, and then here, like so. Sorry, I got a phone call. I had to answer that. So the way you set up the handlers is assign him a bed, then get a packing station. You can assign the first guy this packing station. Then you're gonna add a route, and the route goes from get the first one and get it to the first mixing station, which starts your production. Then you're gonna go in order. So the second one, which includes gasoline, goes to the second one. Then again, the third one goes to the third one, and so on. So this way, you are gonna be filling the shelves in order, and the handlers will take the stuff to the correct mixing machine. So the order will always stay the same, and you won't mess it up. Fifth one goes to the fifth one. Then the second handler is none, so assign him a bed. Then route him from, so we left at the fifth one, go to the sixth one. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then sixth. Then again back, seventh, and then the last one. The last mixing machine. So that's the employee routings done. Routings. They all should be set up the way they should be. So now we're gonna set up the destination locations for all these mixing machines and pots. So you're just gonna go to the first mixing machine, click destination, go to the second one, escape, again, second one destination, the third one, and so on. This way your chemists will take the stuff from the first one to the second one, then start mixing it with the right ingredient, then again the third one, fourth one, and so on. Goes from here to here, and then the last one goes here. Then the last one, you take the ready product to the packing station, and from the packing station you take it to the shelf next to it. So this way your botanist, who you will take the pots, and the way you can select multiple pots is just left clicking them, and you can see you can manage multiple pots at the same time. Press escape, go to seeds, OG Kush. You don't need additives, you can add them if you like, doesn't matter. If you want to add something, I just suggest you add fertilizer only. The other ones are pretty useless and they lower the quality. So I don't think it's worth it for the money that you're gonna use for stacking up fertilizers. And then the destination, they all go to the first mixing machine. So the botanist takes the ready plant and puts it on the mixing machine straight away. Like so. So now when there's ready Kush, they take it here, a chemist comes, turns it on, and the handler will restock all these mixing machines. Also, if you want, you can add one shelf here, which you can fill with baggies or jars. And since you have two more routings for the second handler, you can take it and make him pick up baggies and bring them to the mixing station, so you don't need to restock the mixing station yourself. Or not the mixing station, I mean the packing station. So you fill this shelf up with baggies and the handler will come and pick them up and fill this. And that should be it. All done. Should be working. I think this is the most efficient, space saving, the most cost effective, which makes you most amount of money with the space and beds you have available, that you can make in the bungalow location. If somebody has any idea or any ideas to improve the design, just let me know. But personally I think this is the best one, at least that I've come up with. And the other ones that I've seen on YouTube don't mix the Kush this many times, and their setups are not that great. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again later.